Friends, look at this chart. At around 6:50 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, traders placed huge bets on future oil prices. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in transactions. Now, the oil market, as well as the stock market, has been all over the place since Trump launched his war on Iran. But as one major hedge fund trader described the trades, quote, "My gut from watching markets for the last 25 years is this is really abnormal," end quote. Why? Because of what happened just minutes later at 7:05 a.m. That's when Trump announced that the United States would pause its bombing of Iran. Immediately, the price of oil plummeted and the stock market roared. You see what happened? Anyone who bet on oil prices to drop and stock prices to rise, say at around 6:50 a.m., would have made a boatload of money. Yet at that time, there were no public indications that any serious talks had been taking place between the United States and Iran. This reeks of insider trading. And it isn't the first time such spikes have occurred just before Trump did something unexpected. In January, wagers surged on prediction markets like Polymarket and Kalshi as bets were made on Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro being ousted by the end of the month. Hours later, he was seized by American forces. And of course, last April, a surge of bullish stock trades appeared just minutes before Trump announced a pause on his Liberation Day tariffs, which sent markets soaring. Friends, there's a word for this. It's called corruption. Under any other presidential administration, there'd be an investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission into these trades that were almost certainly based on insider information. But this isn't a normal administration. In classic Trump fashion, the top enforcement official at the SEC responsible for investigating insider trading and other illegal activities was just sacked after only 6 months on the job. Why? Because she reportedly wanted to be more aggressive in investigating Trump's inner circle for fraud and other misconduct. Hello? I don't think it's a stretch to say that the Trump administration is by far the most corrupt in American history. While Trump himself and those around him line their pockets, everyone else is paying the price. Democrats and anyone else who cares about this country should be yelling at the top of their lungs about this. Please help spread the word by sharing this video.